Hi everybody, I am making this video to explain the presentation or multimodal creation assignment because I'm seeing a lot of confusion in the discussion posts and I want to make a video so that I can explain it to you out loud and so you can get a better idea of what I'm expecting from this assignment. So I think it would first help to understand what I mean by multimodal, and what I mean by that is that it just has multiple modalities to it. And a modality is kind of, if you think about your senses, what you see, what you hear, what you feel, what you know, all the five senses there. And when you're in a presentation, you have images, you have words, and you have sounds. So I just want you to create something that has more than one of those elements. So in your essays, you only had words. So in your creation, you need to have more than one modality. So you need to have a picture and a word, or a picture and a sound, or videos, or whatever. As long as it has more than one modality to it, then it's a successful creation. You are essentially creating another source that is different from the two sources you looked at in your analyses and in your second essay. So if you looked at a scientific article and a magazine opinion piece, then you can create something that's different from either one of those. The examples that I posted on Canvas are, well, let me check, pull it up real quick, are a blog site, Twitter page, a poster, magazine cover, and a meme video. And I added the topic and kind of a brief explanation of the rhetoric that they use in those samples. But the blog site was about what it means to be an artist and how do you define being an artist and the rhetoric that they used. So in their creation, they made a blog site that had words, that had images, and then in the Twitter page, they created a persona and built a Twitter page with images and words and retweets and things like that for about student debt. And then for the poster, she used images and words as well, talking about the lack of women in computer science and engineering fields. In the magazine cover, images and words, and in the meme video, it had images, words, and sound. So you can kind of create anything you want to. There are no limitations. I've had students make TikTok videos, give TED Talk presentations. Some have created comic strips or interactive art pieces. You can literally create anything you'd want as long as it has more than one modality to it. So that's the first part of the assignment, which is to create a new multimodal creation related to the topic that you've been looking at. The second part is analyzing the rhetoric that you used. So in the blog site, they emphasized, sorry, that was my dog in the window. In the blog site, they emphasized ethos. The person who made the blog site, the made-up person who made the blog site, is a brand new artist who doesn't have any experience, so they have very little ethos. In the Twitter page, they emphasize more on logos, retweeting studies and retweeting press conferences and things like that. So just look at the rhetoric that you are using in your creation. Just when you're creating, think about what you're doing and the choices you're making, whether it's color choices or what sounds you use, whether you use more logic or you focus on more emotion. Just keep those in mind when you're creating your creation, and then in your analysis, just explain what your choices were. It doesn't have to be a detailed essay. If it can be brief. I just want to see that you are thinking about what you're creating, and I want to make sure that you were thinking about the rhetoric that you use. That's all I wanted to say about the assignment. Hopefully this video helps. I will keep going through the discussion post and answering your questions, and then hopefully the samples with the kind of explanations underneath it will also help. In the on the Word doc that I have posted with an explanation of the assignment, it says presentation. You will not be presenting these. I think that'll just be too complicated over Zoom, especially since we haven't been using Zoom the entire semester. So you will not be presenting it. You will just be submitting it on Canvas. You'll submit your creation on Canvas on that assignment page, and then you'll submit your analysis on the analysis assignment page. But we will not be presenting them. I may have you do like a discussion post. If you want to share your creation with the class, you can, just because it's interesting to see how creative you guys can be with each other. But that won't be mandatory. If you don't want to share it, you don't have to. But that's all I have. If you have any questions, please let me know, or please post them to the discussion post so that everybody can see your question and everybody can see my answer to your question. But that's all. I hope you guys are doing okay, and I'll see you soon. Bye.